Hey, what's going on with y'all? Fellas, ladies, what's good? Did you forget to ride your bike? A little saying I was saying to myself, I was thinking some different analogies and things to put together. You wouldn't forget to ride your bike, would you? Who does that? That's why we have that saying, you know what I'm saying? It's like riding a bike. Whenever we're doing something that seems like it's easy muscle memory, almost common sense once we got it. But see, the beauty of riding a bike and not forgetting how to ride your bike, you get to take that adventure. The unexpected every time you get on your bike and take that ride. Ride life till the wheels fall off. The unexpected, you never know what's going to happen on that bike ride. The energy, the environment, the weather. It might start pouring down raining out there. It might be a different adventure. It might be a little bit more slippery out there, so you better be careful when you ride that till the wheels fall off. Bike trail you go through all the time, you didn't know there was going to be a damn construction pipe laying right there for you to trip over that. Are you going to move out the way in time? See, those things right there are things that you're not expecting to happen. But as far as riding the actual bike, the muscle memory of that, like you're not going to forget to put your car in, like, what's this D? I don't know what that, you're not going to forget that or what reverse is. It's as simple as that. As far as automatics, you're not going to forget those things once you learn them. Even if you stop doing it for 10, 15, 20 years even. There can be a convict in prison for 30, 40 years to get out that motherfucker, hop in a car and then start driving his car. Why would he forget? You see what I'm saying? And we need to make that comparison with ourselves. It's almost like we're forgetting ourselves and who we actually are. Like, for instance, like when you have that pot paranoia and shit like that, when you start smoking, this is muscle memory, like almost common sense right here. We know this. We know what's going to happen. We get high like this all the time. So why is something coming to interrupt now? Like I said, it's just like riding a bike, though. Different adventures, different things, unexpected obstacles that might come out of nowhere. But as far as where you start from, you're always going to remember that. So you have to remember yourself. Don't forget who you are. Your mind can really play tricks on you, man. It can really make you think that you're something that, you know what I'm saying? Like there's a lot of things that we learn about ourselves every day. I learn something new about myself. I try to. I want to learn a lot of new things every day. I understand how this life thing goes. It's almost like riding a bike, but every day there's something different and unexpected that can happen all the time. So we have to remember these things when our mind starts to wander, starts to drift off, starts to go into outer space or something like that. When you're spacing off, your mind goes somewhere, like when you're just sitting there having a conversation with someone who might be, monotonous, boring, but your mind might drift off and go somewhere else, but you still right. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a focus thing, and we have to be able to control those thoughts. It's easier said than done. I'll tell you that. Of course it is. But learning that and understanding those things first is the first step to you to be able to get past this. Really have to know our bodies and know our minds so we can get through all this shit and not have to worry about these paranoias and these huge anxieties, and that lead to panic attacks that are awfully scary at times when it happens. Like I always, like my best thing is trying to redirect my thoughts to something, a different way of thinking, somewhere positive. Spin that wheel the opposite way, other than the way that was taking me was none of my negative thoughts. It was drifting downward, thinking about all types of stuff that I shouldn't be thinking about, and let my mind like get free and lost into that. That's the wrong kind of shit to be thinking about. It's got to go into a more positive direction. Once again, easier said than done. But you know what? We know our bodies. We know what we do. When we smoking weed, we know everything that's gonna happen with this. Like you ain't gonna forget how to roll up a blunt. You ain't gonna forget how to smoke. You're not gonna forget those kind of things. Like it's a part of you now. You understand what I'm saying? Whatever it is that we keep forgetting, that's something that we're scared to do all of a sudden now. Getting older, you may not want to go to the amusement parks no more and get on every roller coaster no more because you're gonna be a little bit more nervous than you was when you was a kid. when you was a kid, it was exciting, dude. Now you probably a little bit scared. You looking back like, how the hell was I doing that kind of shit in the first place? Type of way of thinking. But we have to just remember who, you know what I'm saying, where we started at first. Because our mind can definitely drift off in different directions that can lead into spots where our mind, of course we don't want it to go there, but it can happen. You know what I'm saying? It plays tricks on us sometimes. My point being is, this is how things were. All of a sudden, I forgot to ride my bike all of a sudden. Shit don't happen. Unless, of course, you know, you got into some kind of accident, and, you know, that's another story, though. Let's just be honest with each other here. I try to do that with myself all the time. Like, sometimes I find myself, like, feeling like I'm not a certain way that I used to be or whatever the fuck. Who cares about that? It's all about moving forward. Like, you know, whoever I become as a man and keep growing to be is who I am. Fuck trying to recapture something that I was, or trying to recapture my youth, or trying to be a certain way. I don't even think like that, man. I'm just moving forward, riding my bike, enjoying this nice breezy air out here while I can, and always be ready for the unexpected. It can happen like that, just like our minds. It drifts off into places that we don't want it to go to. We just gotta recapture that thought and try to train ourselves and discipline our own selves, discipline our minds, and discipline ourselves in everything we do, no matter what it is. When we feel like we're drifting off to the wrong direction, that would lead us behind bars or whatever the fuck ever. Like, we really want to deal with the court system and dealing with jails and all that bullshit. No one wants to mess with that. That's why I try to keep myself out of that kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? Not to live in fear ever, but just keep myself away from shit like that that can put me in that system. That ain't for anybody. Brings more worries, more confusion, more anxiety, more panic attacks, and it's like you need to add that onto your list of groceries that you already got. Overdid it. We already got peanut butter, honey. Well, if you're doing it the crunchy kind, that shit is good though. Like the dip it in. Let me just get out of here, man. Oh shit! I smoked this shit called Billie Jean. That's what he told me it was called. I gotta look it up. Some odd names for some weed these days, man. Billie Jean, all right. It's probably been around longer than whatever. I don't know. You know, forgive me, but I like it. It's good. No anxiety. I gotta hit my man's back tone. That shit was dope. I appreciate that. Better than the last shit. I like the dragon fruit, but this is a little bit better. You know what I'm saying? So, joke's on you, Chuck. Who the fuck is Chuck? Anyway, so yeah, man, you just cannot, you know, we don't forget things like that. That's all I'm saying. Riding our bikes. And I felt it'd be nice to just, you know, really kind of work with us together and create this path that we're going to. It's a lovely path. No evil, no darkness. Sunshine and just positivity. And beautiful women on the other side, you know what I'm saying? You can see their shadow, like, this pure sexiness. Don't you want to go there? Or do you prefer to go into the part where it's dark, and then as it's dark, it goes into fire on a conveyor belt, and then you go into fire, and then that's it? Do you want to prefer to go that life? There might be some bitches behind that fire, but you think you're going to... I don't know. How devilish is you? That's another question. Another subject. Not for discussion, though. Anyway, man, I'm not going to make this video too long, man. I just wanted to kind of just... you know, share a few analogies with you, man, and just kind of think about the things with ourselves and, you know, with myself as well, to help myself through situations like that when I'm ever feeling down, anxiety. You know, PTSD is a motherfucker, man. It comes with you, it stays with you. Nothing you can do about that. You just have to try to redirect. You get those flashbacks and all things like that. You can't do shit about that. But when they come, you just got to do something that makes you happy afterwards. So enjoy that blunt. Enjoy that bowl. Enjoy those bong hits. Enjoy that dab. Your little vape pens, whatever you do, I don't give a fuck. Prefer to eat your shit, I don't care. But just enjoy what you do. And just those symptoms that you get, the fast rate, and it feels like everything inside of you can feel every single pulse. I know how that is, man. But I'm telling you right now, saying all this negative shit and talking about how you're gonna die, all this shit, you think that's making the situation any better. Try telling yourself something positive, something happy and nice, something sexy. Sometimes, beating the meat works if in extreme situations, if you're having sex. As weird as that sounds, it actually works. Keeps your mind off of the anxiety. Try it sometime. Make love, not war. Sometimes necessary, though. Another topic for discussion, not up for discussion. So just try to, stay afloat. We need you out there, soldier. I need you. We all need you in this game. Don't quit on us now. Do whatever makes you feel happy. Whether it's smoking, if you feel like it's just not the thing for you to do, it's just not working out, okay, well, just, nobody's making you do it. And if you feel okay with, at peace with it, or if you feel miserable because of it, then you either got to fix the why you feel miserable from it, or you just got to just deal with the fact that you're okay with not doing it no more. I know I couldn't do that. Fuck that. Y'all take it easy out there. Y'all be safe. You make sure to like and subscribe for more, you know what I'm saying? Coming back here, so appreciate all y'all, of course. You know the deal. All right, baby. Peace.